everyone, and welcome to Lattes on My Mind. I'm Hannah.
And I'm Felina.
What are we going to be talking about this fine day, Felina?
Today we're going to be talking about Valentine's Day.
Ooh, I'm curious.
Yeah.
So grab those lattes and join us for the journey.
Hannah, how the heck have you been?
You know, I saw what I believe to be a hawk or a falcon outside of my apartment. It was huge. Just
Here?
sitting- Yeah.
Like your
Yes.
Like what?
When I walked out, and it's like right by our dumpster. And it was there for like 10, 15 minutes. It was huge. At first I thought it was an owl because it was like facing away from me. And I don't know the difference between a hawk and a falcon. I always get them
How
confused.
do you get a hawk and an owl confused?
Well, because it was the back. It looked like a big shape. It was not an owl. But at first I was like, is that an owl? Because like it wasn't from the front. If it was from the front, I would have known, obviously.
Interesting.
But I was like, I have to look up a picture and see if I can figure it out. But I was like, what is this hawk just doing chilling outside? And then someone had like
Just
a little
hanging
dog
out.
and I was like,
Oh no.
I wanted to be
It
like,
has come
watch
to
out.
swoop you up, little guy.
Right. That's what I was scared of. I was like, good thing I have a German Shepherd because I don't think it's going to.
I don't think it's going to attempt that. No. That's
But,
crazy.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to. I don't know. Do you know the difference between a hawk and a falcon? I feel like a hawk might be bigger.
I know what a falcon looks like. I don't think
Yeah.
I've ever actually seen a hawk in person.
Oh, these are like
now that
very
I think
big.
about it. Let's
Like a
let's
hawk is
share
like
it.
super big.
Oh, that's a hawk?
I guess
That
so.
looks so small.
It's not small. No. What do you mean it looks small?
There's no reference.
Well, yeah, there's no reference. That's true.
It's literally just like sitting on the ground, and it's like
Yeah.
there's nothing to compare it to size-wise.
Versus falcon. Okay, so hawks are usually bigger. Oh. But like
Yeah, I knew the falcon had the
it was just
They look very similar, honestly.
They do. That's why I was like, I don't know.
If you have pointers on whether or not it's a hawk or a falcon punch.
Falcon punch. Yeah, see, like it was like, so his head was facing away. So like from the back, I was like, is that an owl?
Honestly kind of terrifying.
Oh, look, he turned his head.
Ew. He's like backwards completely. That's gross.
I'm so sorry.
If you have pointers on whether or not it's a hawk or a falcon, let us know
Yeah.
at lattespodcast@gmail.com or Facebook and Instagram at Lattes on My Mind.
Yeah.
Or you can comment on any of our posts on Spotify, YouTube, Apple, Amazon, or Audible.
And it was like a mousy brown and white, like mixture.
I feel like then it's not I feel like it's a hawk.
I think it was.
Because I think falcons are darker.
Yeah. Falcon.
Falcon punch. Every time we would play Super Smash Bros, I would always pick
Captain Falcon.
yes, thank you. I almost
you're
said
fine.
Dr. Falcon.
Well, because there's also Falco, like the actual bird, like from Star Fox.
Huh?
And he's like Falco or something. You don't know what the Falco? He's like a blue bird.
No, I just know. So sorry. I am recovering from. I had a virus, and then
An unbeknownst virus.
it's the one that's floating around everywhere. And then I like this because now we have somewhere to look when we're talking to the people.
Oh, that's true. I didn't even think of
You can
that.
just look right there. Hello.
Yeah.
I had a virus, and it was like we had a snowstorm, and it was like the first day after that before it froze. We were going around to urgent cares trying to get like medicine because it wasn't sure if it was like strep or something,
Yeah.
right? And then after that, the weather changed. It got warmer, and so
Yeah.
then I got snotty. And then I went and I cleaned my sister's house, and it was all dusty, and we were like dusting and everything, and so all the dust like has kick-started it again. So if I'm coughing or I'm nasally, I apologize.
You know, it is what it is.
It happens.
We were both snotty last time. We were like,
Yeah, I was
sorry
like,
for the listeners.
After the fact, I was like, I felt like I had like mucus just stuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was bad. It was not fun.
Hopefully,
No bueno.
hopefully it will be finally. Like, I feel like it's hopefully getting warmer. I don't know if we'll have another snow.
We have 6 more weeks of winter.
Okay. Yeah.
The groundhog saw a shadow or whatever. Is
Oh,
it if
he said-
sees
he
his
said-
shadow?
if if he
sees a shadow,
sees his shadow,
it's 6 more weeks of winter. If he doesn't, it's spring.
Oh, I thought it was opposite.
What?
Is it?
I don't know. I can never keep track.
I feel like if you don't see your shadow, that's like a problem, right? So that means winter. I could be wrong.
All I know is they're calling for 6 more weeks of winter.
Oh no, because the groundhog said so?
Because the groundhog, the clairvoyant groundhog.
The clairvoyant the magical groundhog.
he either saw his shadow or he didn't.
It was.
Now you're seeing just how much we look up stuff.
Yeah, now you're seeing the proof. Okay, it's this AI thing. I don't really.
The generative AI on Google.
Okay, if the animal sees its shadow, if the weather is sunny, it is said to portend 6 weeks more of winter weather.
Okay, so it is if he sees his shadow, he gets scared and he goes back in.
Oh.
If he doesn't see his
You're right.
shadow, he just comes on right on out.
If it sees its shadow. Well, that's today. So today is Groundhog Day.
Oh, happy Groundhog Day,
so
everybody.
If it sees its shadow, so how did you know already that it saw its shadow?
Marshall told me that it saw his shadow.
He was up early.
I get my news. No, he was not. He woke up like 10 minutes before you got here.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah.
He already knew that the groundhog had seen his shadow?
Yeah.
Interesting. Because remember when we talked about how Kaliak or whatever her name was, the Scottish goddess, like when she would collect wood and like it was like almost like a Groundhog Day. Like if it was like sunny that day, it mean winter would be longer. Because she would go out and collect more wood.
So that's like where it comes from.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know if it's exactly.
Which episode
but like,
was this?
It was the gods and goddesses.
Oh,
Winter
so
gods
it was
and
a while
goddesses.
ago. Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
okay.
it was
like, how do I not remember?
But you don't remember? And remember, she like dropped stones and the mountains were made and everything. And you don't remember any of this?
Yes, I remember the dropping of the stones.
Okay.
It's because it sounded dangerous to me. It sounded like she could just murder
dangerous.
people.
Well, she was very powerful because she was like the creator god of Scotland, if you remember. And then the other one I did was Boreas or whatever his name was. I don't know why I'm reviewing.
Go check it out. Winter gods / goddesses.
Yeah. So, but today, no gods, no goddesses.
Actually, yes, gods and goddesses.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
Aren't you so excited?
I have no idea what she's going to be talking about today.
I changed my topic like 5 times. So,
Pretty exciting.
I changed my topic once. I changed the direction of the topic like 5 times.
That happens when you start researching.
Yeah, I was like, there's nothing. It was supposed to be like creatures of love, and it was going to be like, you know how Cupid, which we're going to talk about, it was going to be like other little creatures of love.
But guess what? There are none.
Just Cupid. If you know of one, let me know. I'm interested in hearing about it.
Let's create one.
Let's make one up. Mm-hmm. His name shall be Bartholomew. And he is
He's a
pigeon.
Oh. I was going to say a bouncer. I got a bar.
No, he is a pigeon. He is a bouncer at a bar who can shapeshift into pigeon.
And he wears a bowler hat and a bow tie.
Yes, he does. And he also he carries around. He delivers the letters of love.
Okay.
Yes,
that's
where
the Valentines come from. Oh,
yes.
He's a carrier pigeon.
Yes,
I love
and a bouncer.
Carrier.
He matchmakes
at the bar.
He's a matchmaker at the bar, and he puts them together. He makes them wait in line together. And that's just what happens.
Probably not the best place to match people up.
No.
Considering you're drinking.
Listen, no judgment.
Well, I mean, obviously no judgment, but just hopefully like, because you can get very, very, when you're drunk, you can get very more open and just like cool with things.
And that progresses the relationship faster, which is why you want to profess your love to them. So you write a letter, and then he goes.
And he has this accent.
Yes,
that's his accent. Okay, yes. Okay, Bartholomew.
Yeah, that's our creature of love. If you want to create a creature of love and you want to reach out to us at lattespodcast@gmail.com on Facebook and Instagram, we love to hear your made-up creature of love.
They're like, we've already heard this. We're 10 minutes in.
You'll be fine. So we're gonna go.
You'll be fine.
You know who else was a creature of love, though?
Who?
Saint Valentine.
He was.
Like that transition.
It was better than mine. So Saint Valentine, yes, of course, because Valentine's Day might be named after him.
It's a possibility. Yeah,
a possibility.
So we're going to go through basically, it's a hodgepodge, y'all. We're going to go through basically like where we kind of like maybe could have started Valentine's Day.
Kind of like Halloween.
We have two different, we
Maybe.
have two different like, this could be the origin of it.
This could be, yeah.
And then I'm also going to get into like Cupid and like Greek
Wonderful.
cards and whatnot, whatever, you know, how it be. This is the story I was always told was Valentine's Day came from St. Valentine.
That's what I was told.
And basically the story, if you don't know, he was a priest, or a bishop or whatever. I don't know the difference. He was executed by the Roman Emperor Claudius in the 3rd century. And the reason I was like, I had always heard that he had gotten executed and whatever, but like, I was like, why did he get executed?
Yeah. I didn't know it was that far back.
Yeah. He got executed, because Claudius believed that men who were married made horrible soldiers. They just wanted to get home to their ladies.
Wanted to stay safe. They weren't going to take risks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. So he banned marriage.
He banned marriage.
He said, you cannot marry, because if you marry, you will suck at your job.
Okay.
To which I say, can we reinstate that?
So we're married, so we can't have jobs.
Yeah, basically.
We can just do this all day.
Yeah. Well, how wonderful. But yeah, so Valentine, Saint Valentine thought that was pretty cruel. That was like a little unfair, you know, like just because they're married doesn't mean they're not going to be a good soldier, you know? And so he started like arranging for marriages to happen like in secret, but he got found out. And he was thrown in prison. He was scheduled to be executed on February 14th after he was imprisoned.
Okay.
However, so Valentine's Day. However, when he was in prison, he wrote a letter, a love letter, if you would. He had a little side piece there.
Oh, he did.
Not
so
actually.
He himself was in love.
He wrote, he fell in love in prison.
Oh, in prison.
It's believed, yes. He wrote a love letter.
With who?
The jailer's daughter. Of all people. I don't know why this
would like visit. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. And he signed it from your Valentine. Like, I'm your Valentine. I'm not just Saint Valentine. I'm your Valentine. And that's where we get the signing a letter. What if that's just a way
they like signed off? Because don't you sign off like yours truly?
But, yeah.
But like at the same time.
With love. Yeah. But people believe that they fell in love after because he was a saint. Mm-hmm. So obviously after he had restored her sight and hearing.
Oh, so he healed her.
And then they fell in love.
Oh, she saw him and she's like, whoa.
She was like, ooh la la.
Yeah.
Hey, you're pretty cute.
You're a sight for sore eyes.
You're pretty. Hey, cutie. And
interesting.
Fell in love. Yeah.
She's like, Dad, I'm in love with the guy in jail.
Dad, I'm in love with the criminal.
Right. Although he's not really.
What is that song? Wait. It's coming to me. It's not Dad. It's Mama, I'm in love with the criminal. Have you heard that song?
No.
Hannah.
You know I haven't heard it.
Girl.
I never hear anything.
Isn't it Britney Spears?
You would know more than I.
No. Is it?
Britney Spears.
I don't know. I'm going to get hate for that. Anyways.
Oh, it's okay. No one's ever actually thrown hate at us.
No one's ever actually thrown anything at us. So
Yet. So we're good.
Yeah. Anyways, where was I? I lost my spot.
So he fell in love with the jailers that are after restoring.
He restored her sight and hearing, and he was like, "I love you." It was like a profession of love.
Right. You're a Valentine.
And he said, "From your Valentine," and then he was executed. So that's kind of.
And then he was executed.
Crappy.
Okay, so but how long was he in jail? Do we know?
I have no idea.
Because it had to be time to like
form
this relationship, and then like
it's
the
a
father
trauma bond.
Yeah, for real though. She's like, I do not like being here with my father. Like, I don't know, like what? Why was she there? Like, why did she go to the jail? She just. Like,
I mean, I go to my mom's work.
Okay, yeah, well, but she just
not so much now that I have a real job, but
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
like, you know,
yeah. Take your daughter to work day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
she's helping clean.
Right.
Yeah.
Or
cook or something.
Cook.
I don't
Cook
know.
for the criminals. Yeah. That could be a possibility. Actually, that's quite actually
That's
legitimate.
really probable.
Probably, yeah.
um,
They didn't have like staff then that was cooking for them.
no.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Okay. So he was doing a good deed, and they
Yeah.
said criminal.
And they said, you're still dead. But this like inspired people to write like love letters
Right.
to others around the same time, right? And
Ooh.
today it's obviously turned into like chocolates and greeting cards and
Instead of death.
yeah. Yes. And then you write it to like not only like your lovers but your friends and your family.
Yeah. I never
and
understood that.
the lover.
No, like giving it to like your friends and stuff. Because like,
You never heard of Valentines?
well, yes, I've heard of Valentines, but that's a different day.
That's
It's the next day, right?
before.
Oh, before. That does okay. So, but like it's meant specifically to be like a lover's kind of love. But I guess it maybe changed.
But you can have like immense love for friends and family.
Well,
though,
yes, but it's a
too.
different kind of love.
Yeah, give them some flowers and chocolate. It'll be fine.
Okay. Anyway,
We're good.
I feel like you can only be one person's Valentine though.
Well, yeah.
Okay. She said, well,
Sure.
yeah, sure.
Sure. I don't know.
Oh, you have several Valentines?
Listen.
My dogs.
Yeah, that's literally what I was about to say. I was like, listen, Darcy's got my heart,
Yeah.
girl.
I was going to say, my dogs have my heart.
Yeah. I mean, come on now.
Will you be my puppentine?
My puppentine.
New holiday.
New business. Coined
Right.
it. Coined it. My
It's
puppentine.
probably already out there, but
it's fine.
we'll workshop it.
Yeah, it'll be fine. You can send us in pictures of your puppies.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
We would love that.
Yes.
Maybe we can actually get our website set up.
Oh, yeah, we forgot
Because
about
I'm
that.
awful at that.
Will you be my puppentine?
And they can submit their puppies or their cats, any animals.
Yeah.
Really, we love all animals except for beavers. Beavers are terrifying.
Stop it with the beavers. I think they're
so scary. Their teeth never stop growing, Hannah.
I know, but they have to because they probably whittle them down so fast. Haven't you seen the video of the beaver being like, "Welcome to Canada, welcome to Canada"?
No.
There's lots of beavers in Canada. Oh, you have to see it.
No.
I'll have to show her.
Are there lots of Well, yeah,
Yeah.
I could see that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Isn't it like their country's like
It might be their animal. Yeah. I was going to say, I don't want to just like guess, but I think so.
Oops. Well, anyways, we love all animals, all creatures. So if you should totally send us pictures of your cutie patooties.
Cutie patooties.
And once we get our website launched up, we could like post them.
Yeah. Yeah.
We could be like a puppy of the week.
Oh my gosh. You think someone would send us a puppy a week?
No, but we can have
Let's-
multiple puppies.
Make sure you do that.
We can have
It's just like different views of the same puppy.
Yeah, we can have the same puppy multiple weeks.
Yeah. Yeah. Puppy of the week.
It would be a rock star. Obviously, we're starting with our dogs.
Right. Obviously.
Duh.
And obviously not just puppies. Dogs.
Dogs. Old
Not just
dogs
kittens,
whose
cats.
teeth are falling out and their tongue won't stay in their
Aw.
mouth. Oh, so cute.
A little white on their nose.
We are off topic.
Yes. Sorry. You need to go.
It's fine. We get off topic with puppies a lot.
We do.
Even at work.
Yeah.
People bring in dogs and we're like,
Yeah. We met an
"Doggo."
adorable puppy this
my
week called
gosh.
Strudel.
Strudel was precious. But you know who was even more precious?
I disagree.
Ranger.
And Rocket?
Rocket.
I remember specifically Rocket because Rocket Raccoon.
Rocket Raccoon.
Ranger Raccoon.
the Rocket.
I don't
Rocket.
think. I don't think that your heart is actually for him because
Well,
you
because
forgot
that's
his
not the name I would give him. Hannah.
So you would rather
I
have
would
Ranger than
change it.
Rocket?
No, I would not rather have Ranger.
Okay.
I just remembered it started with an R. Rocket was adorable. Shih Tzu. She said she thinks he's Shih Tzu poodle.
I think so.
Yeah,
He was
he's
cute.
2 years old. He loved me. Hannah, tell the people.
He did. He loved her. He did. He was like, there were like several people in the room, and he was kind of skittish at first around me. Even he eventually warmed up, but then he kept going back to Felina. Like he went to her first, and then he kept going back to her. Yeah, I just loved Strudel.
Strudel was cute.
Strudel was my kind of dog.
Strudel's gonna get massive.
Exactly. I love the massive pups.
I love all pups, but
Yeah.
Strudel would kill my husband.
Not with her paws. With the
with
allergies.
her dander.
Yes.
Yeah, no. Rocket.
You got it.
Okay, Rocket. I texted a picture to Marshall, and actually, I phrased it as I think I was like, I met a man today, and he was very forward.
Yeah, he kissed me.
And he kissed me right on the lips, and then he goes, "Oh, really?" And then I said, "Yeah, Hannah can attest to it." He goes, "What kind of dog?"
He knew. He was like, "Stop."
And then he said he wanted him, and I said, "Dang it, he's already gone."
Is he really? Did he get adopted?
No, he's not adopted, but he was like...
He was gone from work, yeah.
I would have been like, give me all of his information.
Yeah.
Give me the application right now.
And you have it in.
Because I love boy dogs.
Yeah, I do too.
Girl dogs are great, but I love boy dogs.
And you only have girl dogs.
And I only have girl dogs because Marshall is like, boy dogs pee on everything.
They don't.
Some do.
Well, but usually
he is valid in the fact that some do.
Some do. But that's usually before they have had the fixings.
And I think he's fixed, right? They already have him fixed.
I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, he was like a year, so probably.
You guys, what is it? Should we plug them? The company?
We could.
You should go to Fairy Tales.
Yeah.
Pet adoption. Pet.
Yeah, I don't know.
They're on Facebook.
Yes. Go adopt a puppy.
Go adopt a puppy.
They have really cute
They
ones.
have some Mariah and Janet.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
They're so wonderful.
Yeah. Yeah, they're adorable. They're like puppies.
Yeah.
We don't know what kind of dogs because they
like
adopt.
They can't even get all their shots yet because they're not old enough.
Yeah.
They were abandoned. It was so sad.
But they're so cute and they are so sweet.
Yes.
They're puppies, so they're feisty right now, but they're so cute.
Yeah, they bite. Watch out.
Puppy nibbles.
Puppy nibbles. Not to be confused with the mummy nibbles.
Anyways, we love them. We love the dogs. And also, what else about love?
So sorry.
Sorry, guys.
Okay, so there's the same Valentine, which I'm sure everyone's heard, right?
Yes.
There's also Lupercalia.
Huh?
Lupercalia.
You said a name.
I had to go to Google and look up the pronunciation.
Lupercalia.
And type the pronunciation.
I've done that.
I had to type the pronunciation because I can't just I can't just be like, there's a festival, you know?
Right,
like,
yeah, you have to.
I have to say it.
Yes, I get it.
Lupercalia took place between February 13th and 15th. Like it was like a weekend festival.
Oh, like Halloween, yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, so fun.
Like a few days.
Yes, it is Roman festival.
Wonderful.
Yes.
I love the Roman stuff.
It is Roman festival.
It is Roman festival. I want to go to a Roman festival.
Well, you don't want to go to this one.
Oh. Okay. Is it scandalous?
It's so it was created for the purpose of promoting fertility, health, and also for the purification of the city.
Okay, this sounds dangerous.
It was also, so that was one, and then it was also used to commemorate Romulus and Remus.
The guys, yeah.
The guys, the
twins,
founders
the
of
brothers.
Rome. The brothers. And to honor the, like, Luna, the wolf that, like, nursed them and took care of them.
Her name was Luna?
No, she was a Luna.
Oh, a Luna, like that was the type of wolf.
Yeah.
Oh,
like,
okay.
Like, you know how, like, there's the alpha, the beta.
Okay.
Yeah, that.
Her name was Luna?
No. She was just a wolf with unnamed.
Yes.
Speaking of wolves, sorry, I'm going to get distracted again. We met a real life wolf.
We met a wolf. How could we forget?
How? Her name was Nayeli, and she was better trained than any dog I've ever met.
She was huge.
She was massive.
Bigger than my dog. Like, if you guys ever met Keanu. Like, he's pretty big. He's a pretty big German Shepherd.
He's a big boy.
She was bigger than him.
She sat on the couch and her like head went above the camera.
Pretty much. Like, she was gorgeous. She was so cool.
Wonderful.
And Felita texted me. She was like,
"There's a
I wasn't
wolf."
there." And I was like, "Oh, wolf?" And I was like, "Oh my gosh, if I do not get there in time to meet this wolf, I'll literally never forgive myself."
I said, "You're good. They're not even going on for another 30 minutes."
Yeah, so I met her. I was so happy.
She was wonderful.
Yeah. Side note, sorry.
So well behaved. And you would stop petting her and she would grab your hand with her paw and bring it back towards her. She was like, "You're not finished."
She's like, no, keep scratching me.
So yeah, there's that.
Okay.
Wolves. They're so cool. If you have a pet wolf when you want to see it.
Yes, we do.
So it's Lupercalia, and it comes from the Latin word lupus, which means wolf.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it's like a wolf festival, but it's not.
Well, because like the wolf.
The wolf that fed.
Yeah. But it also is like, it also stands for the Roman fertility god, Lupercus.
Lupercus.
Okay. So what exactly went on? What exactly was this festival like?
I'm scared.
You're not going to like this first one. There were animal sacrifices.
Why would you do animal sacrifices when you named it in honor of a wolf?
To the fertility god.
I know, but...
So there was a group of priests.
Okay.
Homies were named the Luperci.
Luperci?
Luperci,
okay.
one of those.
One of them.
And they would sacrifice, I'm so sorry.
Stop, please no.
Dogs.
No!
And male goats to Lupercus.
Why would they do dogs?
Don't sacrifice your dogs. Just send us pictures of them.
No. Not dogs.
I know.
I know they were seen as more like scavengers in that day, but like, stop. Like, how could you?
And I think it's weird that like everything specified male goats, but it didn't specify male or female dogs. It just said dogs.
Well, but yeah. Oh, yeah. Probably because they wanted the female goats for milk.
Probably.
Probably. That's probably why they didn't sacrifice them.
Yeah. Yeah. There were also sacrifices that already, that sucks. But there was also whippings.
What?
So the Luperci.
Yeah, I don't want to go to this.
You specifically. If you're a man, you're safe. If you're a woman, you're getting whipped.
Oh.
So the Luperci would also run from the Palatine Hill? There's not another N.
Oh.
Palatine Hill.
Oh, okay.
To the Roman Forum, which is about a mile. So they would run through the streets.
They would run a mile?
A mile. And they would wear loincloths and whip women with strips of animal hide along the way.
They would beat the women?
They would whip them. They would go around and whip them as they were running.
So the men were running or the women were running?
The priests.
The priests were running. And then they would just whip random women?
They would be like... yeah.
Rude.
I know. It's for fertility.
Why? Oh.
Yeah.
That really makes you want to be fertile. Like it's your choice anyway.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. I don't know.
What?
I don't. Yeah.
I don't understand the logic, but cool.
It's weird.
It's weird. Such
also,
love.
Yeah. So wonderful.
So wonderful. Such love.
Also, the matchmaking, which I think is probably why they like trace this back to Valentine.
Yeah. Nothing else is really tracking.
Yeah, I know. Not only like the timing of it,
Yeah.
but also like they would also matchmake. And the unmarried people would be like randomly paired together for the duration of the festival in hopes of warding off like the evil spirits and infertility.
Why would they scare it off? The bad spirits? Because they were not married?
Because they were being matched together.
Oh, so they were being matched together. Did they like choose people, or were they like put together in groups like by a matchmaker?
So I'll tell you. The men, the single men, would draw a woman's name from a jar.
Oh.
And then that would be who you're paired with for the festival.
Can you imagine if you got like the worst person ever and you're just like, this is so
like
bored.
You hate the person.
Yeah.
Like you can't stand them.
Yeah.
I'm sure if they were like related to, they would be like, draw another name, you know?
Right. Like, no.
Like, yeah. Some people, some sources also said that it was not only for the festival, but oftentimes the couples would remain together until the following year's festival.
What do you mean remain together? Like as a like couple?
Yeah.
So like, did you have to?
No, I don't. You didn't have to, but it like couples often would like remain together until the next year.
And then what about like at the festival? Did they get someone new?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. It's like a dating app.
Either you get
it's like their dating app.
Yeah. Either you get someone new or you get married. So
right. Yeah.
I mean,
okay.
Either way, there it is.
But what if you couldn't stand that person? I'm not staying with them for a year. That's funny.
Well, then you can be a little rebel.
Okay. I won't go to the festival in the first place.
Yeah.
I don't support any of this.
Yeah, I don't think this still happens.
I hope not. They're not gonna.
I mean, obviously the whipping and stuff wouldn't be
And
happening,
animal
but I don't think
sacrifices.
there's like a I don't think like
Lupercalius. What was it?
Lupercalia.
Lupercalia.
I had to
It
think
still
about that one.
exists.
I don't think it. I don't think it's a thing anymore.
Yeah, probably not. I feel like Saint Valentine kind of makes more sense for the origin of Valentine's Day.
Yeah, but no,
Really?
because it's one man writing to one woman, as he's
But
being
he was also
executed.
marrying couples, like helping them get married.
True. But this
secret.
this was intended to like
Yeah,
get people married.
That's
and ward
true.
off
It was
evil
too.
spirits.
because like isn't like there's kind of like a secretness to Valentine's Day as well. Kind of like secret Valentine.
Yeah,
you know, what I
little
mean?
secret. Yeah, you don't find out
Yeah.
someone has a crush on you until they give you a Valentine. You know,
Yeah, you
like
don't know.
that type of thing. Yeah.
All right. Okay.
So
What else do you
I think Valentine's Day is my grandparents' anniversary.
Oh, really? They got married on Valentine's Day.
My granny loves Valentine's Day. I think.
You said I think. Don't quote her on that.
I'm pretty sure.
I never liked Valentine's Day because I was like, all these couples.
I like the day after Valentine's Day.
All the chocolates on
because the
sale.
chocolate's
Yeah.
discounted.
I mean, now I'm like, okay, yeah, now I'm married, but like, we don't really do anything. We do some. I like made him a basket one year, which was kind of fun.
Yeah.
But like, I think we're gonna go see a movie this year.
Nice.
Like that's how we celebrate Valentine's
Yeah.
Day. We'll go see a movie.
We'll probably have dinner,
Well, yeah, we'll
watch
eat.
a movie on our couch.
Yeah. Just like every other night.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Yeah.
Sounds like fun to me.
Nice and relaxing. So yeah, that's Lupercalia.
Okay.
So now through the years, we're
Okay.
gonna get into it. In the Middle Ages,
Oh,
we're starting way back yonder.
we're going back.
In the Middle Ages, Valentine's Day, February 14th,
Okay.
was considered the start date of like the bird mating season
Disgusting.
in like France and England. Disgusting.
That early in February? Like, before spring?
Well, they were mating,
yeah.
so like you have to like
Yeah.
pair, mate,
Oh, they were
lay
mating them.
eggs, and then once
Oh.
the eggs would hatch, it would be spring. You could
Yeah.
hunt. So
Okay.
yeah. And so a poet, I forgot to look up his pronunciation.
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey? No, it has an O in it.
I know. It's Jeffrey.
That's stupid.
I think.
Chaucer.
Chaucer?
He's a poet.
Chaucer?
He look him up, I guess. He wrote a poem called Parliament of Fools. Fowls?
Fowls. Yeah.
Okay.
Like birds?
Yeah. And that brought the idea of like romance into it. So it was like a romantic, like it was centered around the birds mating, and then it brought romance into the day, and then everybody just kind of like adopted it, I guess.
Is that why they have like sometimes like doves as decoration?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, probably. So that was the Middle Ages.
So that
right?
was it. That was it. Like he just wrote poems about the birds being in love.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What the heck?
A poem. Not even
The birds are
poems.
in love.
He wrote a poem.
Oh, just
called
a poem.
Parliament of Fools.
Fowls.
Okay.
I think it's fowls. I think so.
Yeah. I don't know. We were talking about this the other day, and I was like, what was it?
Oh, it was a word. Are you talking about?
Yeah. There was a word, and I was like, how do you, like, something of
What do I say?
something. Something of something. And then I was like, is that the same as a coat? A coat of paint.
A coat of paint and a coat that you wear.
And then a
yeah.
coat that you wear is spelled the
Yeah.
same, but then other stuff is spelled differently.
Right.
But it's pronounced the same.
It's pronounced the same, yeah.
So silly.
Yeah, like where.
Where?
Yeah. Where in the world?
There.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay. So now
What
the
else?
1600s.
Oh, jumping forward.
England and other like Western European countries,
Okay.
they began sending romantic, like handwritten love letters
The
to
Valentines,
people.
the
Yes,
Valentines.
but they were handwritten.
Of course, we don't
That's
do
the
that. We
important
don't do
part.
that no more.
No, I've made all of the Valentine's
Yeah.
cards that I've given.
Yeah.
Marshall.
You kind of have to. Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't think I've ever.
mainly because I don't want. I'm lazy and I don't want to go to the store.
Oh, right.
And that's the main purpose.
I've
of it.
never made a Valentine's Day card for Wes. I think I gave him one.
You
I
should
write him.
do it.
I write him like a letter
Oh well, then
and then like
same
fold
thing.
it up. But I don't like make a card.
Close enough.
Okay. I'm gonna write him I'll write him a letter. I don't remember if I did last Valentine's Day or not. But
Do you know that I love you to the moon and back, and then it's a bunch of butts card? Have you
What?
seen that downstairs?
no.
I made a card and it said, I love you to the moon and back. And then I drew like a bunch of little butts.
Oh. Like a moon.
Yes, like a moon.
Very clever, Felina.
Thank you.
Yeah.
My mother-in-law quite liked it.
That's very interesting.
We forgot it was out, and then they came over, and she was like, oh, that's cute. Who made that? I said, I did.
Awkward.
I'm so sorry. I mean, it's just little drawings.
Yeah,
I made one of
it's
them
fine.
really hairy.
Ew.
It was fun.
Oh my gosh. That's
man.
funny. Very creative. Very
Handwritten.
innovative.
Handwritten was 1600s. Handwritten
Yes.
was all the rave.
Right.
Rave. One of those. In the 1800s, Valentine's Day cards began to be mass produced.
Uh-oh.
So like you didn't have to handwrite. You could just go pick one out.
Commercialized.
And you could like just sign your little name and
Right.
be like, I love you. Okay, bye.
I bet there were some
Mwah.
weird ones.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Like, remember the Halloween ones? They're probably
Oh,
like,
yeah. I was a little scared to look them up after the Halloween ones.
Yeah.
And also the Krampus ones. I said, I can't.
She said, I was traumatized.
Yes. But they were commercialized by the mother of Valentine, Esther A. Howland.
Oh, who?
So
I've never heard of
she's
her.
the mother of the Valentine.
Okay, but
Because she started mass producing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it became like the thing. Like it probably was when it was like hearts and red. And
It was
pink
like
and,
their hallmark. Esther
right.
was their hallmark
Esther
card.
was their hallmark card. Okay.
Yes, but for Valentine's Day specifically.
Only Valentine's Day.
Only Valentine's Day.
So she was only in business one time a year. Like,
I guess.
surely she.
She probably did other stuff.
probably had another job,
but
yeah.
that was what she was known for.
Interesting.
And here we're going to get into.
Oh.
Then, in the 1800s, Cupid became popular.
Cupid became popular,
He was
but
a popular
he was
figure surrounding the day.
Okay.
Obviously, people knew about Cupid beforehand, but then he
Right.
became a popular figure surrounding the day.
okay.
So, Hannah,
What?
we're going to get into Cupid.
Okay, let's get into it.
What do you think of when I say Cupid?
Well, obviously the Cupid that is most seen is not actually, I think, what he looks like, because it's like the little baby cherub.
It's a
with
it's
the,
a
like-
fat little baby
Yeah.
with a bow and arrow.
Yes.
And a diaper.
Yeah. Maybe a diaper. Sometimes it's like naked butt,
Yeah.
but
Little baby butt.
a little butt. Oh my gosh. Why do we always do that?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, so that's what like everybody knows Cupid as, right? That is
Right.
not what Cupid was.
No.
So
Because
his
he's
name-
Roman, right?
Yes.
Sorry to give it away.
Yeah, he's Roman. He's mainly known as like Cupid, but
Yeah.
also the Greek version is like Eros.
Eros, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, the god of love. Is he? Eros?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. In Greek.
In Greek. That's his Greek name.
Yes.
So his Roman name is Cupid?
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
Yes.
Yes. That's why he's called that, Hannah.
Yes. So he is the son of Venus.
Venus.
Who is the Roman...
Sorry, my
There's-
throat. Like a
You're
weird
good.
noise.
There is the god of light, music, healing, and prophecy, which is
Oh.
so much wrapped into one. Apollo.
Apollo.
He was going around. He was bragging about how big and strong he was and how everybody liked him
Yeah.
and blah, 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 blah,
Yeah.
blah. And Cupid was basically was like, okay, let's see if you're strong enough to like deal with heartbreak, bro.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No Apollo.
He was like, it's the worst. You're going to hate it. And spoiler alert, you can't deal. So he shoots Apollo with a gold-tipped arrow.
Oh, no. And then...
And then Apollo falls in love with this girl named Daphne.
Daphne,
And she
yes.
is the daughter of the river god.
You got this. I believe in you.
Piñaz.
What? Let me see. Where? Oh, we'll go with that.
Yeah.
It might be Peneus.
No, because I looked it up.
Oh, you did.
I looked it up.
Piñaz.
Piñaz.
Okay,
Is
Piñaz.
what they said. I looked it up, but that's
Guys.
not how it's spelled.
We need to write the letters with Piñaz.
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 Or Peneus, sure, but
No,
like
that's-
I did look it up because that's what
Okay.
I think I thought it was.
I said,
at
let me see
first.
this. Yeah.
But so Apollo falls for Daphne, the river god's daughter. Okay, and then Daphne gets shot with a silver tipped arrow. And she hates Apollo. Like
Obviously.
Apollo's chasing her.
No.
She's fed up. She's annoyed. She can't stand the guy. He's not giving up. He's like, I will win you over. I am Apollo. Obviously, I don't think he knew
that she was shot
with like the other arrow at first, but I feel like he had to know at some point.
Had to, surely, because he like threatened him, right? Like, we'll see if you can deal with heartbreak.
Yeah, I mean, like, my gosh, like, come on, my guy.
Yeah.
And also, if you can have any other woman, just pick another woman. But it's the arrow.
But the arrow, yeah, he can't help it.
Yeah. So Daphne, so fed up, right?
Right.
She's done. And she goes and she complains to her dad about how like annoying this guy is, right? And so her father's this is weird to me. Her father's solution to this is to turn her into this beautiful laurel tree. And so, like, Apollo can never get to her. He can't, like, chase after her. He can't, like, annoy her, basically.
So she'd rather be a tree.
Then she'd rather be a tree.
Okay, listen, a man approaches you and you say, I'd rather be a tree for the rest of my life than have anything to do with you.
For the rest of eternity, because she's the daughter of a god, so she's immortal.
But surely he can turn her back.
I'm sure he could.
But he doesn't.
But he didn't.
What?
Yeah.
I would rather be a tree.
I'd rather be a tree.
Cool.
Yeah. So he turns her into this laurel tree.
Okay.
And now this is where it gets interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Apollo was so like grief ridden. He was like,
Right.
I can never have her.
He can't stand heartbreak.
So what does he start doing? He starts wearing a crown of laurel leaves in her honor, which is the crown that we see at all those like frat parties.
Yeah, like the Olympian.
Yeah.
That they also put in an Olympian
That's
crown.
where that came from.
I hope he didn't like pick her laurel leaves off of the tree.
Maybe he
Like,
did.
That would be painful, right?
Well, I don't know.
Does she have feelings now? Like,
she's a tree.
She's just a tree.
She's a tree.
Like, so she's not like a sentient tree.
She's just a tree.
She's just a tree.
She's just a beautiful tree.
She's a tree.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd rather be a tree.
I'd rather be a tree.
That's the most.
If anyone ever hits on you guys, listen, just say, I'd rather be a tree.
You're out, you're having fun with your friends. This creep won't leave you alone. I'd rather be a tree, than talk to you for one more second.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like on Psych when Lassiter, which I know you said you haven't watched, but he says something to me. He's like, I would rather hug a bear. Like, it's like that kind of.
I'd rather hug a bear.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd rather be a tree.
Yeah. That's crazy to me.
That's absolutely crazy. I mean, I understand being annoyed, but
commitment
like, couldn't
to
you
that.
just like move away?
The hatred, the level of hatred you have to feel to say, no, screw it. Turn me into a tree.
Well, she might as well be dead if she's not going to turn back from a tree. Like, you know what I mean?
Right?
Like, unless, I just don't know. Unless she's like a tree spirit, but it sounds like she's just a tree.
She could be a spirit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't either.
Anyways.
That's fun.
Then, okay, so we're not done with Cupid yet.
Oh,
okay. So,
Cupid.
because then I found out this juicy little hot goss.
Oh, some hot goss.
Some hot goss.
Tell me about this hot goss.
So, Venus, Cupid's mother, she had beef with this human. She
just
said,
like random human?
She said, there's this girl.
And I hate her.
Her name is Psyche.
Oh, yeah. I've heard of her.
I keep wanting to say Psyche.
I'm so proud of you.
It's Psyche.
She has been pronouncing so many names, guys.
Thank you. It's so hard.
It really is.
So she's got beef with this girl.
Okay. What did Psyche do?
She was beautiful.
Oh. Sounds like a mean girl.
Venus is the goddess of love.
Yeah.
She's beautiful.
Then what
She's
did she want?
radiant. Everybody sacrifices to her.
Well,
to
couldn't
feel
you
love.
even make yourself even more beautiful if you're a goddess?
Theoretically, sure. But this human was so beautiful that everyone was oohing and awing over her, and they stopped making sacrifices to Venus, and she got pissed.
Oh, she was mad.
She was
Oh, yeah.
upset.
Okay, well, understandable.
Yeah, she was like, yo, you can't forget about me.
I'm the beautiful goddess.
Or none of you are ever going to fall in love ever again.
Uh-oh.
Not actually, but like,
Right.
like as a god,
Okay.
I feel like they would say that. So Venus orders Cupid to go and make Psyche fall in love with a beast, like a horrible
Like a
beast,
Beauty
a
and the
little
Beast?
monster,
little monster.
a little ghoul,
A
if you will.
gremlin.
A gremlin, if you will.
Okay, so Beauty and the Beast, like...
Yeah, she's like, make her fall in love with something heinous.
Ugly.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
And then everybody will forget about her.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was her theory. Well, so he obliges because it's his mom. So he goes and he shoots her with a love arrow, right? And then I don't understand how this happened, but he accidentally shoots himself with a love arrow instead of the beast.
He said, doop.
Yeah. My theory is he said, man, shorty a dime. Boop.
Yeah.
And just does it to himself on purpose. That's my
maybe he
theory.
like pricked himself.
Maybe.
Like when he was putting it on or something. Like maybe.
Yeah,
he says
maybe
he shot himself.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know,
Yeah.
he gets stabbed from some way with the gold tipped arrow.
Okay.
Instead of the gremlin. So he falls in love with her, right? But she hasn't seen him yet, and he's like, no, don't look at me. Like, don't look. No. I guess he doesn't want her to know who he is.
Yeah.
Right? Because he said, oh, no, mom's going to be pissed.
Right.
And so he's like, don't look. She sucks at that. So she turns around and she looks at him and she's like, I need to find my lover. And she's searching and she's searching and she can't find him. So she goes to Venus for help. And then Venus realizes what happened.
Uh-oh.
And then Venus says, okay, fine. I'll help you. Cupid's in hiding. Cupid's scared of his mommy. Okay. He said, I don't want to get it. Please don't ground me. Right. So Cupid's staying away from Venus right now. And then Psyche is like, Venus, help. I need to find my love. She goes, fine, I'll help you, but you have to go do like this stuff first. And so at one point she was like sorting through grain, and then she like stole a fleece. I don't know.
Made her do like menial, tasks.
Like as they do.
Yes, of course.
And so it was like stupid little tasks. And then her last task was to go pick up a box from the underworld, and it's like contains beauty in it for Venus. It's a box of beauty.
How did she go to the underworld?
Venus sends her.
Yeah, so just like, well, I guess, yeah, she's immortal. That's
she's going to get it from the goddess of the underworld or whatever.
Yeah.
And so she's like, okay, fine, I'll go get it. She's like, but you cannot open the box. Do not open the box. That beauty is for me, not for you. Well, she can't follow directions to save her life, apparently, and she opens the box.
Girl.
Because she's stupid. She opens the box, and inside the box is not beauty, but it's a sleeping potion.
Oh,
so when she opens it, a sleeping potion comes up in her face, and she, knocks out. And then Cupid, as it turns out, was like following her to make sure she was good. So Cupid takes her to Jupiter, the god of gods, I think, the ruler of gods, or whatever. King, the king of gods is what I wrote down. Okay, cool. And so he's like, help, please. And Jupiter, I guess, is a hopeless romantic. So he's like,
is Jupiter his dad?
No, he's the king of gods.
Okay. Who's Venus's husband?
Venus is a free spirit.
Okay. She has several lovers.
She is the goddess of love. She loves all.
Except Psyche.
She's like, yo, you're too pretty.
So she opens the potion.
She opens the box.
Okay. And it's potion.
Gets smacked in the face.
Okay.
Falls asleep. Sleeping Beauty over here.
Right.
And then
Apollo? No.
Cupid. This may be the origin story of Sleeping Beauty.
Maybe. Oh, maybe. She just had like a realization. This might be Sleeping Beauty.
Makes sense.
Well, Beauty and the Beast and Sleeping.
It's also like reverse.
Yeah.
Hercules, I feel like.
Yeah. A little bit. Well, I mean, all these stories,
they all are kind of
got the mythology.
So Jupiter, he helps him. He's like, yeah, sure, I'll help you.
Okay.
Make Psyche immortal so that they can be in love.
Immortal?
Immortal.
Oh, okay.
They can be in love. They can live happily ever after. Right. And then he tells Venus to chill the heck out, and she's got to just kind of accept it.
I was going to say, why didn't he do that in the first place? Because like, if she's so beautiful, I mean, your son's married to her. So then he can take her away from all the other people who are like fawning over her.
Yeah.
And then also, then your son will have a beautiful wife as well.
Yeah.
And you'll have beautiful grandchildren.
Yeah. So it's a win-win-win.
Yeah, but she was just jealous. Why was it a sleep potion instead of beauty? Like, why was she planning on giving it to her?
I think she knew that she wouldn't be able to
it.
resist. She was like, it will make me so much more beautiful. And then people will start sacrificing to me again and not be oohing and awing over you.
Okay.
And then, so she was like, this will make me pretty.
Right.
And so she opens
But she's already pretty.
Yeah, I know. You know, we're our own worst critics.
So. With Psyche, though, one thing that I think is interesting, she went to her for help, but then she disobeyed her. Like, she opened the box. Like, why did she go to Venus for help?
Because she sucks at directions.
Okay.
Cupid told her not to look at him. And she said, hello?
Hello.
I'm looking. I'm searching.
Well, if someone was there saying, don't look at me, I would definitely look at them. I'd be like, what do you mean? Unless they were like, I'm naked, don't look.
If someone's like, do not look at me, I'm like, I won't look at you because then I cannot identify you and you would let me live.
That's true. It depends if it was that kind of situation.
Yeah. And be like, okay, I'm not looking.
I'm not looking.
I'm blind.
Also nothing.
Yeah. I'll even take my glasses off. I can't see anything.
Selena won't be able to see anything. I'm not even wearing my glasses. Don't even worry about it.
I didn't see your face. You don't have to worry. Yeah.
Okay,
so
cool.
That's the story of Cupid.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I think I've heard some of it. I don't think all of it. Like, I know, like, some of the names, like Psyche and all that, and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, I didn't know that.
Yeah, you usually just hear, Cupid, he, like, makes people fall in love. When I think of Cupid, I think of the supernatural Cupid.
I was just going to say, remember the supernatural? Like,
yes.
It was weird. I'm trying to remember what he looks like.
He's balding. He's a balding
man,
heavier man.
Yeah.
In a diaper. But he's a man, and he's depicted as a man, not a baby.
Yes.
And it's
funny. And he makes people fall, like, in love, and it's like
crazy in love.
Yeah.
Like crazy. Like, they lose their marbles in love.
Yeah.
Like, they're like, I will sit here right now and take out my kidney.
Right.
As we're eating dinner because you need a kidney. Here, have mine. And then they die, you know? Yeah. So.
Yeah. It goes wrong. Real fast.
It goes south pretty quickly.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what I think.
It's a fun story, you know?
Yeah. And then I have also, like, because remember we were doing our through the ages.
Ages.
And that was 1800s. In the 1900s,
Well, I mean, not the Greek stuff, but like
the 1800s when Cupid became popular.
Right.
And then in the 1900s, handwritten cards, thing of the past. Nobody's doing that anymore.
Hallmark instead of Esther.
Yeah, well, and especially because like the production or the introduction of like postage stamps and envelopes, so you could like send them farther away and like
true
stuff like that. And then today, you all know what we do today. We
go after and we get chocolate.
Yes, and we celebrate with the gals.
The Valentines.
Day before.
The Valentines.
Yeah. Exchange cards, flowers, jewelry, candy, chocolate.
Yeah. And really to anyone, like
dinner,
you said.
Movies, family, friends.
Yeah.
Marshall's mom.
Just food, candy.
Wrote him, this was before we were together. She wrote him a Valentine's Day card from Kiki, our cat. And I was like, that's cute.
See, that's what I should do. I should write a Valentine's Day card to Wesley from Sky. And he'll be so mad.
And then you can write one to yourself from Keanu.
Yeah, he'll be like, how dare you?
Yeah, because he's anti-Sky.
He loves her. But he acts like, yeah. Yeah, she's our second child.
That's how Marshall. That's how Marshall is with Suki.
Yeah,
he did say the other day. He goes, "She's getting better." I was like, "She's only 7 months old. Yeah, give her a second."
And it's like with Sky, like we haven't even had her for a year, and we don't know what she went through. I've already said all this, but
it's hard when you don't know what they like, what trauma they've endured.
Exactly. So. She loves food, so she just will sneak up and get anything.
Homegirl's a little snacker.
She is.
She said, "Give me some snacks."
Right. She likes their snacks.
She does. Anyways, that's all we have for you today.
Yeah, because this releases the week before Valentine's Day. So we hope you guys listen to this before Valentine's Day, kind of have a different take on Valentine's Day.
Yes.
And have a happy Valentine's Day.
Maybe bring back the handwritten love letters.
Yeah, we'll challenge you, right? You're
write a love letter
if you don't have a lover, friend. Family, or sister, brother,
parents. I don't know. Like something.
Yeah,
someone.
Just tell them you appreciate them.
Yeah, show your appreciation. If you want to steal to the moon and back, absolutely go ahead.
Yeah,
just draw some butts on.
Draw some butts on.
Draw some butts on a piece of paper. Fold the paper. Draw some butts. Say I love you to the moon and back.
Knowing me, I'd be like, "What is this? Are those like?"
You can tell.
You can for sure tell. Okay.
It's a crowd pleaser.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you love Valentine's Day, if you don't like Valentine's Day,
Yeah.
let us know at
lattespodcast@gmail.com or on Facebook and Instagram at Lattes on My Mind. Or you can comment on any of our posts on Spotify, Apple, Amazon, Audible, or YouTube.
Yeah, and don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yes.
So, but just a reminder, don't be so jealous of someone's beauty.
That you want them to fall in love with a horrible beast gremlin.
Yeah. We don't do that around here.
Yeah. We don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
And don't murder people for marrying other people.
Yeah, don't make marriage illegal for soldiers.
And
so
and
Valentine
and if you're a soldier, you can get married too.
Yes, you can. You deserve love.